This video is the testimony of a missionary working in Chiapas, Mexico's southernmost state. On my way home after finishing with ministry work at the mission center, I was involved in a head-on collision with a car coming from the other side. I lost my mind from the moment of the accident and have no memory. Afterwards, I was told by the doctor who was in charge that when I was taken to the hospital emergency room, about 60% of my body was already bleeding. After the emergency surgery, the doctor told my family there was no hope of living any longer. I was in a coma for 24 days, only breathing. Doctors told me every day that it was a miracle that I was alive. However, at that time, God gave me so many spiritual experiences. Today, among the many things I have experienced, I will share only a few very important things that we must remember in our lives. I was living among 14 or 15 evil spirits in human form, and one day I will come out of that confinement. It was a dark night when we got out, but there were gravel fields and a sea next to them, and there were two big stone mountains in front. But someone was standing on top of the stone mountain on the right, shining like a light. Then I knew right away that he was Jesus. I'm sure you will know right away the moment you see Jesus. How did I feel when I saw Jesus? I was thinking, there's Jesus. He's standing there and he's alive. Why did I live only to earn money? Having such regret, with the life that was coming to an end, I thought, I want to go to the place where Jesus is, even with the last breath that is remaining in me, and went to Jesus. It was the seat of judgment. Jesus came there as the judge of my life. Jesus was actually alive, and Jesus, the judge, was holding the keys of all death and Hades. He can deliver us from the seat of judgment. He may send us to death and Hades. Jesus was the only one who had the right to decide. However, if anyone came to the seat of judgment, Satan also came. Satan had 14 to 15 evil spirits work. Now, when Satan existed, Jesus existed, and I was among them. The judgment began from then on. While everyone was watching, my life began to unfold, everything from childhood to the present. How would you feel if you would be in the same situation, witnessing a replay of your life in front of everyone? Do you think you would be proud? Do you think you would feel that you've really lived a good life? The things that you never wanted anyone to know at the time, all the things you really didn't want anyone to see, will be revealed. It was embarrassing. You have no idea how shameful it was. And this actually happened. What do you think Jesus and Satan said when they saw the replay of my life? Satan pointed out, look at that guy. He says he goes to church, but look at how he's living. Look at his life. He poured out all types of accusations from my life. I wonder what would have happened to me if Jesus had not been there. After the judgment, I would have been dragged away by the evil spirits. You may be wondering, what did Jesus say? Jesus saw all of my life and all of my shame, just like Satan did. Satan condemned my sins and tried to drag me away from Jesus, but Jesus held me back. So Satan started complaining and pointing at me, arguing why Jesus won't just let such a mean guy like me go. Jesus, however, picked the most valuable moments in my life, although there were only a few of them. It was the moments that he picked when I knelt down before God and wrestled with him with the feeling of grabbing at least a straw in the midst of the most powerless and painful situation. The reason I share this is because you who watch this video will surely face a similar situation in the near future, and this will be a reality to you as well. How will you meet Jesus then? The legendary Beatles musician Paul McCartney confessed, "My faith in Jesus has sustained me through all of life's ups and downs. It gives me strength, hope, and a sense of purpose, and it reminds me that the Holy Spirit is always with me, guiding me on my journey."